Hello, everybody. It's June 4th, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles. So let's get to connections. Here we go. All right. Oil and vinegar and salt, pepper. Could be something, maybe. I don't know. Beastie Boys, maybe. Maybe not. Is this gouache or gouache? If it's gouache, that is a paint medium, which as is oil. So it could be that. Acrylic is that. Not sure I see another one, but I'm not that up on my forms of paint. Let's see what else we have. Public and town sort of sound like they go together. I can't think of like what the actual description of the category would be, but like you have like a town crier or a public speaker, public relations. I don't know. It's kind of loose. There's tempera, which first I was thinking was tempura, the food, but tempera, I'm not sure what that is. So that could be a paint thing. So then you could do something with panache, with verve, with gusto, maybe with salt. Maybe with vinegar. It's more of a fancy way to do something, or I guess even with pepper, that could maybe work. So what would Beastie be? I don't know if this is one I need to come back to. For gusto. Yeah, we can come back to it. Let's check out Strands. Smooth moves. I feel like composure. That's you could be doing smooth moves if you have your composure. Yeah, grace. Try it. Let's see, composure. Then we have aplomb. We have, so if aplomb goes here, we would carve out this section. Ease, maybe. Here's a shun. Let's see. Give it a few more seconds and then I'll submit something. Plum, ease. So maybe some kind of motion. Poetry in motion. There we go. Poetry in motion. All right. Ease, aplomb, composure, style, grace, and poise. There we go. That all fell together when we had the spangram. That was the Strands. Let's check out the Wordle. All right. Shoal. All right. We have an O and an A. don't know that they go together, but I was trying to think of something that would end in AL. Well, I wasn't trying to think of that, but I keep thinking of that, like Carol. But maybe, or not Carol, Coral. But Carol is something that has an A and then an O. We don't have an R, so maybe it's something like that. What would that be? Maybe focal? No, I just said it does not end in AO. But I can't think of much that goes the opposite way. Whether it's, it's like XAOL, like that. Carol was one of them. Is there another one? I'm sure there are several, but I can't think of them at the moment. But maybe that's not even the formats. Maybe it starts with A or O, like a lot. There we go. No, allow. No. So then what is it? Alloy. All right. So really there were 3 possibilities and I chose them in the worst order. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, down to 2, down to 1. There we go. All right. Don't know why I was so sure of a lot being the answer. And there were clearly others. Anyway, let's check out the pips. Today we have 1 in, 2 Rodolfo's. Let's check the easy. 15. It's going to need to be. It's not going to need to be 3 5s, but I suspect it will be. Yeah, we can do 2 4, 4 5. Yeah, this is where the 6s go. There we go. That is the easy. They switch something here. Like I used to be able to come in, do 2 scroll clicks down, and it would be in a perfect position. But now they're like offset a little bit. It's kind of bugging me. All right, that's the easy. Let's take a look at the medium. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we have another 15. That's going to involve the 6s. We only have 2 5s, and they're both required. So the 15 is going to be 6 6 3. This just needs a double. That's just 1s. Okay. All right, so we need a 5 and 1 domino. We have 3 2 and 5 0, but we need both of our 5s, so it's got to be 3 2. And then this 3 goes over here. So 5 into less than 3. I don't think we could make it 5 2 because then we would need a 0, and then we wouldn't be able to do this equivalence region. So I think this goes here. Yeah, and then you can make less than 3 0. All right, there we go. That's the medium. Let's take a look at the hard. 10 we have, and then we have some 10s. We have a double 1. 2 2-size 10s. Only have 3 5s, so at least one of the 10s will be 6 4. Looks like we need a bunch of doubles, though. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 required doubles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So all our doubles are basically spoken for. We just don't know the position. So this 10 is not double 5. It has to be 6 4. And this greater than 10 has to be 6 5. Can't be 6 6 because we need our double 6 somewhere. So we have a 1 4 and a 0 6, and we have a 1 6 and a 0 4. So we don't know the configuration there. We have a 3 size 10. Not sure where that will go. Although, okay, we have. Oh, all our ones are spoken for. There's explicit ones. We have 4 left, and there's 4 of them. So I don't know that where they would have gone anyway. So yeah, we need one that goes into something that has 4 in a double, which is probably not too difficult yet. We have 4 fours, not 2s. Actually, we only have 2 2s. So I believe that means this has to go here. Whoops, and then we would need I'm thinking we would need the 6 here. That way we can use the other 2. This is where the 6s could go. That helps because now there's only one way to do this, which would be the 1 6 and 0 4. All right. Well, so the 5s have to go here in this case. And now we only have 3 4s and 4 3s. So this is 3s, this is 4s, and the 6 goes into the void. And there we go. That is the hard. Pretty fun one. Yeah, it was really just figuring out how many doubles you'll need. That was kind of the key. That unlocks some of these other ones that where double cannot go, where otherwise there were valid answers. Double 6 could maybe go here, double 5 can maybe go here, but not if we need those doubles. So there we go. That is the pips. Let's go back to connections. All right. We'll go ahead and put in the paint thing. Painting media, that's yellow. Panache, verve, gusto. Not sure. What about rider? Haven't really even considered that. Run, rider, town, public. Those are just the most normal sounding words. I could have the broadest definitions, or broadest category. So I don't know what would go with this category. Salt, maybe vinegar, pepper could potentially go with all of them. Beastie is very confusing. There's East in there. There's Thai. Oh, wait a second. These are words in a hip hop group. We have Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Run DMC, Salt and Pepper. If we're going with first words, and also Salt and Pepper, the band, Pepper is not spelled like that. Yeah, that should have maybe occurred to me sooner. That's not even purple. All right. Panache, verve, gusto. Vinegar or pepper? Pepper seems more likely. Because vinegar is more like, bitter. Like you're not doing it fancily. You're doing it like aggressively or something like that. But then what would this other one be? Rider, vinegar, kitchen, town. I'm not sure. Let's try it though. One away. Okay, maybe we switch these. Unless another one of these goes with the panache category. Okay, ghost kitchen. Well, ghost pepper, ghost town, ghost rider. Maybe would have gotten that if there were another ghost besides kitchen, because I'm not sure what ghost kitchen is. I may have heard that term before, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Esprit. Yeah, that's good. So vinegar, I guess, could fit with that. Oh, don't have the bot yet. Again, I'm not doing this that early, so just not working yet. But I'm going to guess that it was maybe a somewhat tricky. So yeah, I don't know if there were. Let me go back. Not really a clear red herring or rainbow herring. We had stuff like salt and pepper, but like not a bunch of stuff that can go with that. Vinegar, maybe. I guess oil, salt, pepper, and vinegar. That could be maybe a rainbow herring, but it's too easy to find other categories involving those. So there we go. That is the connections, and that is the daily games. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.